Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TMZ Live. It is April 21st. Maybe a sunny day out. I'm not really quite sure. It looks a little dark and scary outside from our perspective, but how's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. How was your guys' weekend? Anything fun planned for this week? Hello, everybody. Hello. Antonio, how's it going? You are correct. I am here Tuesday. That's right. Alan, hello. Brandon, yes, 23rd birthday is coming up very soon. Very true. Nate Dogg, how's it going? LJ, what's up? Ashley, hey. Cats are Aliens, hello. Maria, Irma, Danielle. Irma, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing well as well. Let's see, guys. How do you plan to celebrate? Brandon, I have no plans. I had a big planner for my birthday. Andrea, hello. Slate, Barbara, Clover, happy Taco Tuesday. Exactly. Hello and good morning, Clara, and good afternoon and good night to everybody who's watching all over. Mahalo, yep. Kelly, hello. Miss Princess, what's up? Go Ferrari, Anonymous, there you go. Tuesdays with Luca, Maria, exactly. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's days going? Anything fun planned for the rest of the week? Do you guys do anything fun over the weekend? Craig, I am. Monique, good day from the Disneys. Are you at Disneyland? Good morning, Trona. Happy Tuesday, Steffi. Good morning. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate it. Maria, how's Talia? She's fine. She's over there. I can see her right now. Nice hat. Thank you. Hi from Greece, Mariko. Oh my goodness, what time is it in Greece? Did you see where WWE posted a video of Branson interview? Brandon, I did see that. That was big. I actually do know a little bit more about the WWE after this weekend, Brandon. Oh, thank you. The real Luca lover. Wow, thank you for changing that. Broken, how's it going? Darlene, what's up? Is there something in your mouth? Yeah, Cats, I have a mint in right now. Sorry if if it looks a little weird. I'm like talking out the right side of my mouth. I have a lot of potential to be the next president of America. No, I don't think I really want that. Joe, what's up? Oh, do I like tacos? Who doesn't like tacos, Barbara? Do you think CM Punk went overboard punching that phone out of the fan's hand? Brandon, I do. I think that was very unnecessary. Yeah, Charles is sitting down, guys. I know. Crazy. What am I eating, Maria? It's just like a lifesaver mint. Happy Purple Tuesday, everyone. Is that a thing, somebody? Oh, yeah, RIP. Legend. Oh, okay, yes, Monique, I see what you're saying. Tawanda is in Mexico, Irma, that's true. Knicks lost by 1 point. I know, Joe. All right, the Knicks, there's a series brewing over there in New York. You're cheating on Taco Tuesday and you're eating mac and cheese. Cats, I mean, you don't have to eat tacos on Taco Tuesday. Yeah, NBA playoffs are going on right now. A lot of good series. At least like last night's games were pretty good. Did I catch WrestleMania? Roman Pat McAfee in the neck brace. Nate Dogg, I did see that. I did see that on the timeline. Do the Lakers go up 2-0 tonight, Brandon? If KD's out, maybe. I'd give it like a 70-30 chance if KD's out. D Twizzle, what's up? How's it going? What color lifesaver? Just the mint white one, I think. Is that your Ferrari in the parking lot, Alan? No. Hello, Golitis. How's it going? Brian Rosales. How's it going? Pokey, I know your thoughts on sports, man. I think summer's getting closer and closer. Maria, it already feels like summer here. It's crazy. You have about 2 months of it being kind of cold. Whenever you guys time turning, you look late 20s to me, Brandon. I don't know how to take that, but thank you. Antonio 101, I think so too. Donna T. Puckett, what's up? Nancy knows you guys working in, let's see. Willard, no update there. If the U.S. started drafting people, would I leave? I don't know where I'd go. Best way to have talks is to fix them like normal and then dust it with shredded cheese, put it in the oven. Oh, Slate, that's a good idea. Broken, how's it going, Brianne? Raquel, what's up? Remember this opportunity opinion. Any updates on the David evidence? Ultra, I know we'll be talking about it, so stay tuned. Let's see. Good morning, Senor Shangout, maybe? Is how you pronounce that? When is my birthday, Nate Dogg? My birthday is Thursday. Watermelon. Are you in Colorado by chance? Because I know it snowed there not too long ago. Do you see where Brock Lesnar? I did see that, Brand. I did see Brock Lesnar retire. Thank you, C. Barna. I appreciate it. Mary Kemp, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about yourself? All right. Getting ready? Guys, I know you can't hear him yet, but he says good morning. Everybody leave some good mornings in.
What's up?
Everybody's starting, the highs are starting to roll in.
Morning.
The real I will not be. Let's see. Brent.
Oh my gosh.
Good morning. Gary, Talia is...
What's the one rule that I've always told you never to forget? No, one. Not butch it up. Something else.
I was gonna go.
Never run. Dude. Never run a company.
Oh.
Yes, you do say that quite often.
Guys, that's the lesson of the day. That's the lesson of the day for the chat.
I know. Guess what? My plan wasn't either.
They're all saying.
I mean, this started as like, first of all, it was like 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
20 people is a lot. 200 people is a lot more.
Butch It Up is making. Everybody was guessing Butch It Up was the
Yeah,
was the
it wasn't
lesson.
Butch It Up.
Butch It Up, yeah.
Yeah, it's not Butch It Up.
They're all saying Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Oh, they're LK Cakes. I don't know how delayed it is, but they did guess never run a company. So.
Exactly.
So there you go. Account said, but you love it though, right?
Can I tell you though? It's so funny you say that. I was just thinking, just in terms of like the most interesting / fun I had was my time at KCBS as a reporter.
Why do you think that is?
Because it was so much fun and it was so interesting and everything happened when I was at KCBS.
Yeah.
Riots, floods, earthquakes, every natural disaster you could think of, plus Rodney King, O.J. Simpson, Michael Jackson. All these things were happening in L.A. So L.A. was like the center of the universe when it came to news. And we were breaking stories and doing investigations, and the people, I mean, everybody was like part of this, like, we used to have, I mean, everybody was like family there.
A lot of like historic stuff kind of went down.
Yeah, but I mean, we used to like have parties all the time with us, all the reporters and the producers and everything. And it was just such a fun, interesting time.
So are you saying that we should have more parties now?
Well, it's not even that. It was just a different thing. And I didn't run anything. I was just part of it.
Yeah, you were just...
And it was great. And Larry, Connor Green, who is somewhere around the room here, Connor Green, his dad,
we
worked together
right?
all the time, and Larry was so much fun and so good, and we used to get into so much trouble.
What was the most trouble you ever got into during that
Well, the
time?
worst was we were covering we were I was like Mr. Disaster, and every disaster I was in the middle of covering, and Larry said, I know where we can go. And, well, no, actually, that's not the worst. But Larry got us in the middle of a forest fire where we had to be evacuated and almost died. But
That's pretty good.
but the bigger thing was we were covering the riot. So Larry and we covered
The LA riots.
Yeah, well, we were doing the Rodney King verdict in Simi Valley, and then all of a sudden this riot erupts in the city. So 2 hours later, we're getting shot at going down to South Central to cover the riot, and we're in the middle of the riot for 2 days without sleep, and there are fires and gunshots and all this stuff going on, and we're covering this. And at one point, Larry said, I know there's this crazy looting situation going on, and it was right around USC. So Larry says, jump in the van. So we get in the van and we go over there, and all of a sudden, Larry stops, and we get in the middle of crossfire between cops and these rioters. They're shooting at each other, and it was insane. And we're on the air because we had put the mast up, and I'm on the air, and all of a sudden these gunshots are going off. And I'm like ducking behind the van, and like the anchor was Trisha Toyota, and Trisha's saying, guys, you got to get out of there. And I said, Larry, we got to go. And Larry says, no, we got to stay. And I start arguing with Larry on the air.
Gosh.
Larry, we have to go. And he's like, no, this is where we need to be. And we start arguing, and they're hearing this, and all of a sudden our signal dies. So they didn't know whether we.
Yeah, you like.
Yeah. And then finally, it's like I looked at him and I said, "You are the only Jew in America that has this fascination with guns. Why did I get stuck with you?" And we finally, and because they had no idea whether we were dead or alive, frankly. And then we finally got to a place where we could put the mask back up.
Oh my gosh.
That was a crazy, crazy moment.
You know, it's crazy that it's like that you were there for it, and I think I've only ever heard about Reddit. I remember studying about that in high school.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay. That's a crazy thing. That's but what is that? So you think that's by far the most like hairless?
Channel 2 was just magical for me. It was I loved it. Even though, I mean, we complained all the time and everything else, but it was, we had this insane news director. Well, we had one in particular.
Yeah.
Who wanted me to go to Disneyland. And he called me into the office and he said, I think it was Elizabeth Taylor or somebody like that was having like a birthday party there, and they closed the park down.
Oh,
so he wanted me to go to Disneyland and kind of hide out. So when they closed the park, I was still in the park. And I said, I'm not going to do that.
Like overnight? Like
no, so that I could get shots. And I said, I would get arrested for trespassing.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you should go. And I find out, and I refused to do it. But then I find out he had gone to a cameraman that he was planning on sending, saying, if Harvey gets arrested, make sure you get the shot. And it's like,
just
what the fuck? And because I remember, and I just said, no, I am absolutely not doing this. And what did he do? He did something with Rodney. God, he did something in the Rodney King case that was insane.
A few people have said that they remember Trisha Toyota.
I love Trisha. Love. Trisha Toyota, by the way.
It's a cool name.
Oh, there's a band called Captain Hook and the Medicine Man who wrote a song. She hated the song a long time ago, and it became kind of a hit called Stuck in a Pagoda with Trisha Toyota.
There you go.
But she is the best. And Trisha, who was a longtime anchor, first at NBC and then CBS, who I love, just one of the great people. She is now a PhD, a professor at UCLA in Asian Studies, and has been for a long time.
Very cool.
So she got her second life, and it's great.
Good.
She's still there.
Maria said that after that first story that you should write a memoir about all this stuff.
Believe me,
Would you ever do that?
If I did, man.
Could you see yourself ever like sitting down and trying to write that?
I remember. Oh God, this is such a bad story, but. I was covering an execution at San Quentin, and I went up with my producer, Danny Tobias, and And Danny, we go to the airport, and then we go to get a rent-a-car, and I said, I want to get a convertible. And Danny says, we're going to an execution. And he starts arguing with me and saying, we shouldn't get a convertible if you're going to an execution. And it was like Seinfeld. And it's like, I want a convertible. It's a nice day.
Yeah.
And so we get stuck on the Golden Gate Bridge in this wall-to-wall traffic in San Francisco. And Danny's, and I decide I put the top down. Okay, and he can't hear me, can he? So anyway, so Danny says, would you put the top back up? And I said, you promised we could go antiquing today. You said we, and all these people are listening in their cars.
Oh yeah, because you just have top.
And I was just making a joke, and we're in San Francisco, and he's like, would you stop? Okay. Here we go. Can you put Congressman up? Hey, Congressman, it's Harvey and Charles. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
Have you met our D.C. guys yet?
Yeah, they've caught me coming out of the Capitol Hill Club once, and that's about it.
The old Capitol Hill Club.
I'm not prostituting myself in front of them or anything.
You should. You know what? If you get, they're great guys. They really
I
are.
know. Yeah.
You'll like them. They're really, really great guys.
This is ridiculous. 2 days in a row.
What?
Okay.
Similar.
Are you talking about
James.
me? Hey, she said it's muffled a little bit. You think I should take the AirPods off?
Take the AirPods out and test it then.
All right, let me take these off and see if it's any better. Can you hear me now? Is it better or worse?
We hear him fine. Just so you know, guys.
Oh, there.
Okay. Congressman, you hear us, right?
I hear you all.
Okay, we're good. Here we go.
Okay.
There is a mysterious pattern involving some people who have had access to government secrets, NASA secrets, our nuclear program.
These are
11
these are scientists.
11 scientists or former members of the military have disappeared or died over the last 4 years. And this is turning into a huge mystery that now the FBI is looking into. President Trump talked about it last week.
And
He's been briefed on it.
And we should say, I mean, some of them have just disappeared, left their homes. Some had gone for a hike, left all their belongings at home, and then vanished.
And others have died in several different ways, which we're going to get into. But the House Oversight Committee is now also looking into that. And joining us now is a member of the committee, Representative James Comer. Welcome to TMZ Live. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
We should say,
Thank you.
I believe Chairman, correct?
Chairman, yes.
Yes.
So, look, these are kind of disconnected dots so far. Are you starting to see any connection? Because I'm looking at their ages, and these are not old people that just kind of wither and die.
Some are.
Some are, but there are a lot of people in their 40s. So I'm wondering, have you guys started to connect dots here?
We're still trying to get information from all the different government agencies. And one thing I've learned as chairman of this committee over the past 3.5 years, and that spans over 2 presidential administrations, is government agencies don't share information very well. This story is just now getting on everybody's radar screen. And what I think you'll see here is what happens many times in other investigations we've tried to conduct is the Department of Energy may not know what NASA had, and NASA may not know what the Department of War had. But what we all know is 11 scientists have either died or are missing. They're all connected in some form or fashion to our nuclear program. What we're seeing in Iran now has everything to do with our nuclear program. A lot of the challenges we have with Russia and China and North Korea also revolve around our nuclear program and their nuclear programs. So this is something that I think is an issue of national security. No one knows for certain yet whether or not these are all connected, but it looks awful fishy. It does not pass the smell test. I don't have 100% confidence in the federal government's ability or willingness sometimes to investigate these types of things. So we're taking it up in the House Oversight Committee, and hopefully it'll be a bipartisan investigation. Hopefully we'll be able to get the information and share it with the public.
How many of these, how many of the 11 people have really, are like disappeared? Because I've read I've even read a family member saying that her father is one of the scientists, and she said there was nothing mysterious about it, that he had a long-time illness. She didn't want to say what it was, but she told CNN he had a long-time illness. There's no mystery here. I don't know why his name has been thrown into this conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I read the same story, and we've seen what she said. We're looking into that. If you're missing, there's to me, there should be some level of curiosity there.
Well, he actually died. He wasn't missing.
We
Right.
have people. He was the oldest one of the 11 that died, but some have been shot. Some have died mysteriously. He may have died of old age. He may have had an illness that caused his death. At the end of the day, 11 people crucial to our nuclear program in America, all dying within the last 3 years or turned up missing in the last 3 years. That's a mystery. His may be an anomaly. His may be, justified. I hope they all are. I hope this isn't some conspiracy from another country, from an adversarial country or something happening within. I don't know. But I know that wars are fought, including one that we're involved in now, over nuclear capabilities. And every country wants to have the United States intellectual property when it comes to nuclear warheads and nuclear technology.
Congressman, I've been around for a long time and have seen, from the Kennedy assassination forward, that when the government wants to keep something secret, they seem to be able to do it. Certainly, in my mind, the Kennedy assassination, but also the government has not been forthcoming with UFOs, arguably Epstein. And I'm wondering, you talk about this kind of disparate government with a federal agency here and a federal agency there. Do you think because it is so disparate and that some of these agencies might not want the truth out, that you're going to have a hard time getting to the bottom of this? Because there's a long history of that.
Yes, I do. And no one's more frustrated with what you just said than I am. We battled with the Biden administration. Now we're battling with the Trump administration to get access to files pertaining to the UFO, pertaining to Epstein, pertaining now to the 11 dead or missing scientists. These are things that every American wants to know. My constituents in Kentucky want to know. I want to know. The members of Congress, we should know. But getting that information is very difficult. I've subpoenaed a lot of documents from the Biden administration and the Trump administration. I've probably issued more subpoenas to a presidential administration of a chairman of the Oversight Committee's own party than anyone. I don't necessarily blame President Trump. Who I blame are the bureaucrats that lead these government agencies. The bureaucrats, in my experience, have this elitist, entitled attitude that their knowledge is superior to everyone else. And in that movie with Tom Cruise, where they say you can't handle the truth, that's kind of the attitude that a lot of these unelected bureaucrats have. So we're going to do everything we can to get the information, because I think it's very possible, as I said earlier, that maybe NASA or maybe the Department of Energy has no idea what the Department of War or another government agency has. So we're trying to get it all together. We're forcing the FBI to get involved, and until a week ago, they weren't involved. And honestly, I don't think the FBI even knew about this. So we're using our bully pulpit as the oversight committee, which I think is the most high-profile committee in Congress. Our ability to subpoena documents, and we're doing everything we can to try to get answers for the American people. Because again, we fear this could be a national security concern. I hope our government isn't trying to cover up anything. I have no reason to believe they are, but we're going to do everything we can to get answers.
What's the Congressman? What's the greatest fear here that that this is some sort of foreign espionage that's involved here, or is it on the more outlandish, at least I think, theory that is going out there? A lot of people are jumping on this, saying that this is aliens, or that it has something to do with UFOs, and that aliens have abducted some of these people. One of those I'm really concerned about, and the other seems very far-fetched.
I'm not concerned about the alien part. I know some of my members of my committee have probably gone on here and said that.
That's accurate, by the way.
Yes.
Nothing surprises me from some of my committee members in both parties. But my concern is obviously the usual suspects: China, Iran, Russia. These countries want our nuclear intellectual property. And again, I have no evidence to believe that they were involved in it, but I have no trust for those countries either. And I want to do everything in my ability as chairman of this committee to investigate it, to try to see if there's a way to connect the dots, and to push the FBI and potentially the CIA or anyone else that has the ability to go overseas and access information and question people and use sources over there to see if there's anything sinister taking place here.
And then finally, if there is something sinister taking place, and if people were abducted, that would mean that a foreign nation abducted Americans who are now being held hostage somewhere else. And that really does raise things to a different level, not just about technology, but about Americans being kidnapped and held hostage. That's as serious as it gets.
It's as serious as it gets. And a lot of these government agencies, in my opinion, would take the attitude, well, we don't need to let this get out. We need to try to solve this diplomatically. That's the attitude of a lot of bureaucrats in the State Department and in some of our intelligence agencies. I've been very critical of those agencies and their what I call deep state attitudes. At the end of the day, we want to know the truth. The families deserve to know the truth. The American people deserve to know the truth. And again, we don't know if these are all connected, but it's very suspicious, and the odds are extremely high that these are all happening by coincidence.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Congressman.
That was great. Really appreciate it. That was really good.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Hey, Siobhan, we should use the congressman in the piece for the other show. Got it. That was good.
Here's another way to look at this. Actually, what's the chat's thing? What does the chat think?
A lot of comments about it being surrounded, or it's that it's a national security issue, and that it has something to do with espionage and retaliation against America. Could be related to the attacks on Iranian nuclear facilities.
Well, this dates back long before the war, so.
But I mean, you look at the nuclear deal. It was 2015. So this has been going on for a dozen years. You know, with real concern about Iran's nuclear program. I mean, the Obama program was 2015, and that took years to negotiate. So this has been a thing. I'm telling you. And
Hold on.
What?
I'm not letting you just throw that fact out there without actually making some correlation. What does that have to do? So connect the dots.
The dots are that Iran has been
unhappy
I'm
with
not-
the deal.
And by the way, I'm not saying it's Iran. It could be China. I don't know what.
But somebody unhappy with that deal.
But Iran has been aggressively working on a nuclear program, and that is why Obama, started this the nuclear deal, which took 2 years to negotiate and was ultimately negotiated in 2015. So this has been a long-standing issue about Iran aggressively working on nuclear armament. And again, I'm not saying it's Iran because I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I just find it really weird that people in their 40s go out for a hike and they leave their belongings and then just disappear.
I know, again, and I think there's a responsibility to not create a, make this some craze, unless you keep saying people in their 40s. How many people in their 40s?
I looked. There were most of them were 40s and 50s. I looked at the ages. Look at the TMZ live notes. The
Youngest is 34.
Youngest
is
is
70 something.
And how many were in their 40s? How many were in the 40s?
$48. 4.
There are 11. So four of them are either 30s or
6 or 7.
40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, one in the 30s. But man, I don't know. It's like, this seems weird to me.
I agree that it is
Bizarre.
a reason for concern for national security, and I'm glad they're looking into it. I also think 11 people over 4 years if you look at the pool of people who have this information, that's not a large number. There are hundreds of thousands of people connected to the government or the military who have that. I'm just saying.
It's 11 we know about.
Sometimes you can
it could be a coincidence.
turn a number around and you can make a number
It could be a coincidence.
say anything.
There's a reason the government
But it should be looking into it.
There's a reason
Absolutely.
the government is suddenly looking into this thing. And what he said was there are all these agencies that one agency knows about one disappearance and another knows about another, and they never connect the dots. And the chairman of the Oversight Committee seems alarmed.
Isn't the thing that started this the fact that when the Major General went missing, he had a connection to Los Alamos, and then they looked into, there were like 3 other people from Los Alamos.
And now there are 11.
And
Maybe
that's what made everyone...
Maybe there'll be 16 by the end of the week. I don't know.
Nani said that
I'm just telling you. I am
my
suspicious.
God.
This is a good theory that it's like that it's
Is
other
there ever
countries kidnapping.
Is there ever
Yes.
any thought
Yes.
about not creating hysteria?
I'm not creating
Or is that always your go-to?
Well, here's what
Is
I
your
don't
go-to
like.
create hysteria?
As opposed to what, your suppression?
No, I'm not talking about suppression. I'm talking about
suppression.
not running around like the sky is falling.
No, but
just once.
Here's what we should do. We should
We should look
investigate
into it.
this because something
Yes.
feels
Agreed.
wrong here. Something
Agreed.
feels wrong.
Agreed.
Right.
But then to go, well, maybe there'll be 16 by the end of the week.
There might be. No, because there might
That's
be.
the hysteria part.
That's not hysteria. That means they found 11.
God.
That doesn't mean it's over.
Jesus, where's the freaking responsibility?
You guys agree? You think it's just going to be 11 from now on? You think it's just 11? Because it was 4, and then it turned into 11. So why are we saying 11's the magic number and it's not going to be 16? Right?
Are we having a friendly wager?
Oh,
Or maybe a not so friendly. How about that?
I'll bet you $100 that it's going to go. It's going to go to at least 14.
Of course they are, because Reagan,
then
you're right,
bet me.
because they can make anything seem
bet
something.
me if you want.
Because there's no way to actually
Geez,
verify it.
Backing off.
If
Here
you
we
had
go.
a way to verify
Here we go.
it,
Let's
I'd
do
be
the
with
show.
it.
Hi,
Yeah.
Mark.
Mark,
Boy,
you might want to
Charles,
back out. You might want to back out now.
Charles, you're channeling the conversation I had with him right before we got on. So I'm sitting here just saying, boy, I don't even need to speak. Charles is doing my speaking for me.
Oh, great. So wait, so you're the one who riled him up, and now I have to deal with this crap?
I absolutely take full
Well,
responsibility
you did,
for riling
you
him
did
up.
rile me up. It's true.
Here we go.
Okay, this is top of show. Okay, here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. So David is now behind bars, and there is a lot going on behind the scenes. Right now, there is a preliminary hearing scheduled for late next week.
9 days.
Where the DA is going to have to present enough evidence to hold him for trial. The defense is basically saying, oh, really? You arrested him and then you charge him Monday? Well, we're going to ask for a prelim. So we will see what the DA puts on the table.
What prelim means, why that's significant.
You have to put enough evidence there so that the judge says there is sufficient evidence for him to stand trial. If the judge doesn't think there is, then he walks, and now they could refile, but I don't think the DA wants that.
Right, and there is another path the DA could take here to avoid that, but even that could be very difficult considering the time constraints that the prosecutors have.
The DA could go to the grand jury, and they could get a quick indictment if they're able to do that, and then if you get an indictment by a grand jury, there's no right to a preliminary hearing. It goes away. But they have to do that probably this week if they're going to do it, and don't count that out. We asked the DA that, and they said, we don't talk about that. So now the interesting thing, we're going to bring Mark Garagos in a minute, but the interesting thing about this case is that the DA held a news conference and said, we have forensic and digital evidence that shows that David murdered Celeste Rivas. Now, it would seem that the digital evidence would probably be something like a text saying, I am going to expose our sexual relationship, given that she was 13 at the time, and that he then said, come over to my house, and that's the last time she was ever seen.
So that text or email, whatever that digital message is that was sent, that would go to what his motive would be. But where's the evidence that he actually did it? And I say that only because his attorneys have said he did not take her life, right? So maybe he was involved in something else, in the body ending up in the car, but they said he did not take his life.
Right.
So obviously the DA did not say this during their news conference yesterday. How do they know what happened when she shows up at his house?
So we have still, as of the time we're doing this, which is 11 o'clock a.m. In Los Angeles, the medical examiner has not released the autopsy report, but the DA said that she died as a result of a sharp instrument.
Right.
Now,
could be stabbing, could be slashing, but
here's the thing that we were kicking around here. Her body was dismembered. And so if it's dismembered, they're using a sharp instrument. So how do they distinguish the dismemberment from the alleged murder with a sharp instrument?
All those, some of those details we do expect to be in the medical examiner's report, which has not been released yet. And by the way, the police department made a move months ago to make sure it did not get out, suppressing, getting a court order that barred them from actually releasing.
And that was
any of their
controversial
findings.
because the medical examiner wanted to release the findings. So there was a dogfight there. Let's bring in our pal, Mark Garagos.
Yes, famed defense attorney, and also co-host of the Two Angry Men podcast. Mark Garagos, welcome back.
Thank you, Charles. Charles, and as an angry man, I riled up Harvey, so I did my job this morning.
Great, thank you. Yeah, and we've all been reaping the benefits of that. Thanks, Mark.
Yes, that's what I do best. By the way, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Why is it when the DA does his interviews and he says, well, the court ordered the medical examiner to release their findings and we're waiting for it, that he leaves out what Charles just mentioned, which is they went not once but twice to shut down the medical examiner, who, by the way, was not happy about it, in an unprecedented move, posted on the website about that.
Yeah. So listen, the DA is absolutely taking issue with something you said on our podcast. You said that the LAPD essentially went rogue and decided to arrest David Thursday late afternoon because the DA wasn't taking action and that it would force the DA's hand to do something. The DA's office told us as recently as this morning, on the record, that everything the DA and LAPD did was in lockstep and that this was coordinated. To that, you say what?
I call BS on that, by the way, because the fact, if it was coordinated and if they were going to bring a special circumstance, no bail, 3 different special circumstances charge, they would have filed a criminal complaint or they would have gotten an indictment. There's gamesmanship happening here, and you will continue to see gamesmanship, because I'm going to make another bold prediction. They did not expect the defense to fail to waive time, meaning normally what they would have expected in the DA's office is they dump terabytes of information on the defense. The defense says, Your Honor, we don't have time to digest all of this. We need more time. We're going to waive our right to a speedy preliminary hearing. They didn't do that. The defense did. They actually made the next chess move and said, we're not waiving time. We want our speedy preliminary hearing, which pushes back on the DA, who's now going to have to call an audible and try to go to the so-called investigative grand jury, which I find to be hilarious. And they will go get an indictment because they're not going to put witnesses on in a case where 2 months, you guys may remember this, 2 months after her discovery of her body, LAPD was saying we're not even sure a crime was committed. So understand everything that has happened here. This was LAPD after they received information that when they went outside of the ME's office, medical examiner's office, they then forced the DA to file this case.
So you don't think the DA wanted to or was ready to yet?
No, not at all. And in fact, they haven't answered the question. In fact, I think they wheeled on the TMZ reporter who asked that question and wouldn't answer it in the press conference. It's the idea that after 7 or 8 months of an investigation where you put witnesses in front of a grand jury, and then all of a sudden you're going to arrest somebody on a Thursday afternoon, knowing that under these peculiar LA County rules, you don't have to take somebody in front of a judge until Monday morning, that speaks volumes. And the fact that they haven't addressed that, I think, tells you everything you need to know.
Well, but Mark, that would make it seem like you're saying they did it on Thursday afternoon because they knew they'd have until Monday. That makes it sound like the DA was in on it.
No, the DA, it forces the DA because the DA's got 3 days basically, or going into the 4th day, to file the case, file the complaint. If they were ready to file the complaint, they would have filed it and they would have picked him up on that, and they would have been forced to go in front of a magistrate almost immediately. But because of the quirks, they were able to do it in this fashion.
So, Mark, the thing that really struck me was the business about the sharp instrument. I don't know if it lands with you the way it does with me, but it's like the body was dismembered, put in 2 bags. So it was severely dismembered and decomposed. And you dismember a body with a sharp instrument. I mean, that's the only way of doing it. So it's just confusing to me how the coroner.
How did they find?
Well,
yeah,
It's not confusing when you put it in context. I had the exact same reaction you two did. And what that tells me, at least, is they had to deal with the fact of the cause and manner. And the only way they could do it was invent this idea that she was killed by a blunt instrument.
Sharp instrument.
Sharp instrument. I'm sorry. And they have to navigate that because that's the only way that they can come up with some kind of an explanation. There isn't any expert who's going to say beyond a medical certainty that was done as a pre-death as opposed to post-death. There's terms for that, but a cross-examination will reveal that that's not a medical certainty, and that's complete speculation.
So the grand jury, is that something that you can easily, and would they use the same grand jury that they've had
They have to.
since November?
They have to, because
They have to use that same
they
grand
got to
jury.
do this quickly, and that grand jury's heard all the evidence. If you get a new
Well-
grand jury, it's going to take a long time.
Well, they could
They got
put
10 days.
They could put the investigating officer on. They could have the investigating officer testify as to the hearsay in the grand jury to a new grand jury. They can get an indictment immediately. The one problem they've got is there is this peculiar, and I don't think it's peculiar, I think it's due process, a case called Johnson in California, where if they know of exculpatory evidence, they have to also present that to the grand jury. So my guess is that the defense right now is putting together a binder of exculpatory evidence, delivering that to the DA and saying, if you go to the grand jury,
gotta show 'em this.
You got to show them this.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we're out of time, but I just wanted to thank you because I've been to your office, and it's a really nice office with views and everything else.
So thanks
and you
for just
picked
putting
such a
yourself in a
nice
closet.
background. Yeah, you look like you're in jail.
Okay, you know where I am, by
No.
the way,
Are you-
and I made the effort to come and do this for you as I'm sitting at the Jams mediation. I go into a room that's nice and quiet, and then I get slammed by you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come back and I'm going to rile you up again. You're old enough. You're old enough to
No, why
remember
don't you?
when I
Yeah,
was on
that's
the
why you
39th
riled me
floor.
up.
There you go.
I'm so sick
Wow.
of you're old enough to remember. Stop it. That's what triggered me. Stop it.
Yeah.
Save it for the
Yes.
podcast, gentlemen.
For the-
Save it for the podcast.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks,
Bye,
Mark.
guys.
See ya.
Charles, better you than me.
Yeah. Anton Cermak said that. Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, lunch.
Well, yeah, what
Okay.
are we doing?
Oh, that Cuban bowl was great yesterday.
Is that what you got yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's our camera?
Coming around.
Okay.
Cuban bowl. Was it like a Cuban sandwich bowl?
No, it was delicious. It's going to either be honey mustard chicken bowl or a miso glazed salmon bowl.
Okay, salmon bowl
Salmon or
or
chicken?
chicken bowl, guys?
Oh yeah.
Everybody was talking about
Hold
how.
on. No, let's do the
There
baseball.
was a lot of comments about it was like 2 angry men and 1 calm guy. But when it wasn't that, it was a lot of people saying that there's so many videos that must have been saved from out that time that are just bound to come out at some point. That's like kind of the thing I was seeing a lot of people is that like people have gone back and saved a bunch of old David videos that videos about him like explaining the lyrics of like that one the romantic
See, but
homicide song.
they can't
like,
just go to the lyrics. Like, I mean, yes, it's definitely weird and creepy.
This could end up in the Supreme Court.
But if they try to use that,
If they use these lyrics, this is actually an issue that the Supreme Court has dealt with in terms of sentencing, that I think they're hearing it now on whether you can use rap lyrics for sentencing. But that'll be interesting to see if they try to admit that.
Yeah.
There was somebody else commented that there was a video of David washing her tennis shoes and getting rid of what looked like blood off his shoes, and like a TikTok where he was talking about washing shoes, and it was clearly like small girls' shoes.
They're going to have to show it's hers, to admit that, right?
Yeah. Puncture wounds wouldn't be something caused by cutting up a body. They must have found stab wounds, and they must have found stabbing wounds to claim that that's the cause of death.
Well, but what if you use a knife to dismember?
Well, I could see them saying, well, a particular cut somewhere, like a particular
Yeah, I mean, I suppose.
certain.
I don't know what the
depending on
body.
where you're cut,
I don't know
like,
where.
this
I
is
don't know
so
what he dismembered.
grisly, and I don't want to get. But certain wounds would clearly be for dismemberment. Others would be.
Your problem is the word clearly. That 3 or 4 months in, the medical examiner said the body was in such bad shape,
Agreed.
we may never be able to determine cause of death. So I don't think there was anything clear.
Sure.
They were somehow able to reach a conclusion, It'll be interesting to know how they did that. And it's certainly something the defense is going to raise, that if they were so unsure for so many months, what made them sure?
For instance, this is a stab wound in the middle of the chest is not dismemberment.
But that's
But
something,
I don't
that's
know-
something you
but
would,
I don't know if it's-
that's something you would see from the get-go.
Right, if the body was even in condition to see that.
Right, but if it was,
No, I know.
yeah. I mean, if it's that clear, they would have seen it at the
they
beginning
would have
and not
easily been
3 or
able to
4
say
months in saying,
homicide.
we don't know,
Right.
we may never figure it out.
Right, if there's that, they would have said homicide months ago.
Right, right. In
Krista,
September.
Krista said that she imagines it's going to be hard to find an impartial jury based on how high
Nah,
profile it's been.
bullshit. That's that whole thing about, I've covered so many cases, the Rodney King case, if you want to talk about an impact, for 1 year, everybody saw the Rodney King video every night on the news, every single night. In O.J. Simpson, nothing was ever covered that much. In both cases, they found the defendants not guilty. So, and for various reasons. But
Some people would argue that both of those juries were partial.
Yeah,
For different reasons.
Some people
For
would.
different reasons.
Some people would, and I think O.J. Simpson, I would definitely
Although
argue it.
they're
Rodney King,
Somewhat linked.
well, they were linked,
Yeah.
but Rodney King, I would not argue Rodney King was a fixed jury,
Right.
because I was part of the
Right, we
meeting
got
of
into the
that,
whole thing about the
and we
video, right.
we screwed up the case by showing the 13 seconds where the cops were beating the crap out of Rodney King, and we didn't show the other 70 some odd seconds where it may not have made that much of a difference had people seen it, but nobody saw it. And the shock value of the jury seeing cops back off at one point
Yeah.
and then come back and him moving,
Reagan, what do you say? Where are we?
it wouldn't have had an impact except
What?
that nobody showed it for a year. And it had a huge impact because that's what the defense presented. Okay, what do we?
Asshole.
we had a
You know
guess.
what, Reagan? We don't.
Well, why'd you say we had a guess?
Yeah, I know. He said that. He's lying to us, thinking that it would shut you up.
Let me just explain. Let me just explain to the live stream audience. We are actually doing this for you.
Right, we're
That
trying
we
to
wanted to.
communicate.
Yeah.
We wanted to have a relationship with you. This guy who's a substitute director right now in the booth.
We are struggling right now with this substitute
trying
director.
to strong arm us to disrespect you and not talk to you, and he is lying to us that we have a guest when we don't. So,
Wow.
so much for the work release program, because we're not buying into that anymore.
Work release
Work
program.
release. You bring them in,
What-
it's a halfway
what-
house.
what prison
and
did
now
he get
look
out
what-
of?
Look what you get. Look what you get.
His prison over there. Oh man.
Because you said to. They said go to
Yeah, I was
Babcock.
going to Babcock. That's where the camera's set up. Do you not see where the camera's set up, Reagan?
Oh, God.
What the?
Can somebody...
Wow, these substitute
Can we
directors.
do this show with Hooked on Phonics today? Oh, God. Unbelievable.
Yeah, no idea. No idea what that is.
All right, 39 years old.
What the hell are we doing?
What are we doing? Oh, right. I like
Baseball
that.
game, I think. 5 days away. Congress.
McGarvey from Kentucky. Well, we have two Kentucky
Two Kentuckys.
congressmen today.
Yeah.
This one's
Okay.
Morgan McGarvey.
Okay. Our DC crew is killing it.
Okay, well, maybe let's not do it that way.
Why? Oh, I guess. Okay.
Just,
Well, they kind of are.
what does that have to do with anything?
We're not doing parties.
Yeah,
We don't
we've
mention parties.
Never mentioned it.
Okay, here we go.
Less relevant, and it's not. Our TMZ DC crew is killing it. I mean, they are out there every day pounding the streets, and they are having these great conversations with our elected representatives where you learn
to quote
all kinds
Donald
of things
Trump,
about
the
them.
likes of which you've never seen. It's really true. It's like we're getting these conversations that no one gets in D.C.
Yeah, you're actually getting to know
and off the cuff. And off the cuff.
So the latest one, and this one is very interesting because Jacob ran into Congressman McGarvey from Kentucky, Morgan McGarvey, and had a conversation with him about something we've all heard about over the years. There's a congressional baseball game.
May 10th.
And it is coming up soon, and Congressman McGarvey is going to be playing in it. Now, we always hear about this, and it's supposed to be a fun thing where they forget about the politics and they just go out and play baseball.
But here's the thing.
Jacob has an idea.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that there is just gridlock in D.C., that nothing gets passed. They still haven't funded Homeland Security after 6 weeks. So Jacob's got a plan to put some stakes on the game.
I'm not saying that this is a good plan, but it's a plan.
If you're the MVP, like, you should be able to bring whatever bill you want, like, and say, all right, guys, you all got to get on board. Like, I had a jack in the baseball game. Like, time for you to rally around me. Like, I feel, or at least they should have some sort of advantage when it comes to being on the congressional floor. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I think we should think about that. I like where you're going. Let's fine tune.
Or at least some betting. Like, we gotta have like a betting aspect to this, you know?
Because, like, you know, depending on who the MVP is, that might not be a bill we want to bring to the floor. But exactly, I like the idea.
Well, here's the thing. They can't agree on anything now. So I know it sounds kind of wonky, but, you know,
I just, I mean, by the way, the other part of the conversation is that McGarvey said, you know, I did get a hit last year, so I know what would I get for that? Like, everyone's going to be trying to pack their stats.
Right. Well, he's
so
worried. He's worried because the Dems
haven't won.
They've lost, I think, 6 or 7 years in a row. And next year, they don't stand a chance.
No, it looks like Mark Teixeira, who is a New York Yankees superstar, like hundreds of home runs in his career, is going to be in Congress next year, and they stand no chance.
If he wins,
right. Home run. It'll be just
so. If Jacob's idea sticks, everybody who runs is going to be a baseball player. Yeah, and they're going to run. They're going to run based on runs batted in.
Right. The only thing I can say, the good news here, is Jacob's idea is not going to stick. So
I don't know. You know,
who's going to sign on for that?
Back in the day, remember?
People thought Einstein was crazy.
Back in the day, Major League Baseball, they wanted to find a way to make the All-Star game interesting, and they put some stakes on the line. And I think that's what the congressional game needs here.
Did you just compare Jacob to Einstein?
A little bit.
You regret
smart
that,
guy.
I love Jacob. Jacob is
smart
great.
guy. Very smart guy.
Hi, I'm Carly. I'm from the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas to be exact, but I currently live in D.C. I think it's a funny idea letting someone pass a bill just for winning a game, but I think it feels a little weird. It kind of shows that people want more action and less talk from Congress.
But you're not getting action. That's the thing. This kind of gooses them a little bit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
You should go to the Hill and run into them. They're really charming guys. Seriously.
I prefer not to, you know.
Fair enough. You know, they're an acquired taste.
Okay.
By the way, you weren't on the mall last week when Jacob was doing a live shot, were you? I still want to know who that woman was.
Oh, yeah.
Who told him to shut the blank up.
Okay, so we've done A, B, and C, right?
I mean, seriously.
B, too? Comer was B, right? I would move Comer to B. I think that's really interesting.
Comments were saying Babcock with a hair-raising story. Comments were going, Babcock with a hair-raising story. You brought some snacks from home?
That's
some little pretzel sticks?
Yeah. So what are we doing now? The hell are we going to talk to him about?
Charles, how would you fix Congress in the form of a sporting event?
I wouldn't.
But
I
if
mean,
you had to,
it's a fun idea, but
we need a little more fun.
That's not why we elected them, to have fun. All right.
But what if it was conducive to helping everybody else out?
So like, we have a problem, so in order to fix the problem, let's make it fun for them.
But wouldn't that
that'll
maybe
fix the problem.
incentivize?
No, how about they just do their freaking jobs? That's like you coming to work today and being like, well, I could do my job, but wouldn't it be more fun if I could like do my job by playing eye?
That would be fun.
Or freaking cornhole? No.
Absolutely, it would be.
Okay, well,
That'd be
and we
super
would
fun.
say, sorry, sir, the door's that way.
So I could go play cornhole outside instead?
You can play cornhole all you want, you just won't be getting paid. And
but what if it was
our elected officials have a job that they are paid to do that they signed up for? We elected them to go do. So let's not say, oh, the only way they get to do their job is let's put some stakes on your baseball game. It was a fun conversation. I love the fact that Jacob had it with him just to get his take on it. Also, if you watch the whole clip, you learn more about him and some of the other congressmen. By the way, yes, he was on his way to practice that night, but he was also going to a baby shower that they were holding for one of their, another congressman who just had a baby. And they're like, you're just finding out all this interesting stuff that's going on in D.C., so you learn more about these people. But that doesn't change the fact that they are there to do a job.
But what if the job still gets done?
All right, fine.
The job still gets done.
They should do it by playing horseshoes. How about that?
Okay. No, but I'm saying if the job still gets done and it's in a way that's beneficial to everybody else, is it a bad thing if that's the way it gets figured out?
No. It should be figured out based on what's right for your constituents.
Yeah.
Right?
But if that's just the means to get there.
Figure out the issues based on what's right for your constituents, not on whether or not you stole second base.
Got it.
Not on whether or not you managed to get a bloop into the
You don't
into
think
the
3
gap.
RBIs should count for
No,
the
3
change
RBIs does not mean
What about a 3
that
home
your
run?
policy wins the day.
What about if you get 3 home runs,
Okay, well,
10
that's different.
strikeouts?
3 home runs now.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's pretty solid. Charles, Joker's Wild says, Charles, stop holding back already. Get mad. Tell him what you really think. Yeah. I want to see you get angry.
I very politely told him what I think, but he keeps pushing the issue. Who? Oh. Who is this?
Oh, dang. Dang. What? Man with a swim shirt? Man, what are we doing, Lou? That's crazy.
We got those going?
It's like I feel like in her relationship, you
Pretty much.
reach the stage where
Not really sure.
Like you gotta call.
Our substitute director is wondering where Harvey's gone.
Our substitute.
Like I said, I think he's new. Harvey's just doing what he wants to do. He's watching a Teams
I can hear Charlie.
Charlie.
Black Beauty, I can tell Charles right now that Black Beauty hopes that you have a great day.
Well, thank you, Black Beauty. So far, I'm not, but you know.
What would make your day just like that?
You know what
like a
would
little
really
bit better?
help my day?
What was that?
If Harvey didn't show up wearing the same freaking shade shirt that it's 2 days in a row.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday we were both wearing like a blue-green.
Yeah.
Today I wear blue. He comes in a
It's inevitable.
blue shirt.
Because I mean, me and Babcock wear the same this exact tone almost all the
I
time.
know. Look at
and
you
it's
guys.
it's only this color.
Yeah.
And it
looks
happens.
ridiculous.
I know it feels embarrassing.
Yeah, when you guys do TMZ sports, then you
We're
have
gonna
to
be-
sit near each other, and everyone's like, "What are they doing? Wearing a uniform?"
I know. You would know, right? It's really embarrassing, right? It feels extremely embarrassing. Especially 2 days in a row. I mean, that's super embarrassing, guys.
Tune in tomorrow. See if we can.
Monique says, and me too, I hope Charles has a good day. See, everybody wants you to just have a good day. That's
I
it.
appreciate that everybody wants me to.
You know what I've been wondering, Charles?
I wish that your wishing it could actually make it happen.
Charles, you know what I've been thinking a lot about recently?
Logarithms.
How's your dog doing? Because I was thinking, I'm like, he was eating books, he was hungry for knowledge. Now, like,
Hobbs
it's
is
been
doing
a few
very well.
months, so it's like, what stage is he at now?
He's doing very well.
Charles,
Pretty much
we have
settled.
some
in.
bad news.
Oh.
About the price of those tickets,
Yeah,
of those
probably not gonna be
photos.
able to do this. You have to unmic.
Put my mic down for just a second.
Okay, guys. Gotta talk some money. Talk some dollars. Guys, sometimes things here are not cheap, okay? Yes, Monique, I know the sister wives just want Charles to do well, guys. I just want that too, I just want him to be okay. Amanda, did you change your name to the real Luke Lovers that year? I hope you have a wonderful birthday week. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know, Monsieur. I don't want Charles to be sad either, man. Baby blue, and they still came the same. Exactly, Gummy. See, Barbara, yeah, I know. I'm sure he's happy to hear that. I know. Bring your dog to work. Monique, I really want to get a dog, and I would love it, because some places around here, they let you bring the dog into the office, and I think that's a great idea. Money, Luca, exactly, guys, exactly. Charles and our magic get families to go to the beach for Easter to take photos, everyone. Yeah, Slade, I'm not going to convey that one to him. I don't want... Ashley, we hope you have the greatest day when you see us. Oh, Ashley, I love seeing all you guys. Clover, exactly. What do you think of the Milwaukee Brewers? They're a very good team. That division is extremely good. They're all above 500, I believe. Free Aiden. Aiden's over there, man. He's living his life. LJ, I know. I wish I could have a dog, Jokers. Me too, man. Me too. Guys, I'm not 100% sure. Are we?
And we're back.
Are we back? Okay. Everybody for a while there was just saying they wanted you to have a good day. That's it. A lot of good energy towards you, Charles.
Well, I'm gonna wrap myself up in that and see if it actually makes a difference.
Okay.
But even if it doesn't, it's the thought that counts. So.
Manic has a good idea for you to avoid embarrassment with Harvey. Just bring two shirts.
If it involves calling him in the morning and being like, "Hey, what are you wearing?"
No.
Actually, we do have like some backup shirts.
Yeah, bring a spare shirt.
But
you were feeling this shirt today.
Because then it becomes a whole thing. Like, there are shirts that we have in there from, like, documentary shoots.
Mm-hmm.
So I could probably go grab something, but too lazy. And then I gotta go change.
Oh, I know this will lighten up your day. Krista says, Charles, bear down.
No, and by coincidence, Alexa just happens to be over there on her laptop.
I'm testing.
Okay, Krista.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You are. We're friends now.
Yeah, I know who you are.
It's not me.
It's not me.
Literally get IT.
Nobody else
would
would ever be going bear down.
Okay, you just can't believe it.
Bear down. Whatever.
Luca asked Charles if his dog had dinner in the library while he was at Coachella. Charles was at Coachella?
Is that a Clue reference? No. Great.
I don't know if they're in your friend group. I don't know. Just...
Disrespect. What the? What you said was, I don't know if they're in your friend group.
Did you say that because?
from L.A.
Okay.
Yeah, I know 60-year-olds. So
exactly.
What?
Saying you're tapped in.
I know 60-year-olds. I love 60-year-olds.
And they seem like they had a great time. There's an icy. They say in the icy hot house.
The icy hot house.
Yeah.
He's got a million of them.
Man, I wonder what's going on in the icy hot house. Man.
Although
Charlie,
you have to hear even one.
Charlie just got a great clip.
Yeah.
It's really good. He gets into it with this congressman.
Oh, good. Got a little edgy.
Well, the congressman Charlie was undeterred. The congressman was trying to shut him down, and Charlie wasn't having it. It's good.
Oh, over here. This is to be clear, no one is paying me to talk about this. I'm just curious.
Hey, can you get Charlie on the phone real quick?
Tools. I know a lot of founders.
Oh,
can someone explain to me what this means? Go back to that, Reagan. A lot of founders who are vibe coding?
Yeah, she's just an older. She's
Well,
trying to sound cool. All these founders are vibe coding.
Well, I don't know what is
Founders
who are
of
founders
all the
and what
AI
is
founders
vibe
that
coding?
she talks to in Silicon Valley.
I hear
All are
about people
vibe
using
coding.
AI in every sector of business.
Oh, it's so cringe and so ugh. Vibe coding. Can you define vibe coding?
Yeah, Charles, you know what that is?
Please.
She doesn't even know what
enlighten
that
me, Luca.
is.
I need to know. What is vibe coding?
You know, you know.
Anybody.
So I'm just like, I want to get an answer from Luca here. So is it like, so I feel a vibe and I'm like, you know what, man? No one understands me. Let me get on AI.
Oh, so
Here's
you're
my
interpreting
vibe.
it as like literal coding.
Here's my vibe AI.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, you know
it
that's.
spits out something.
How did you know? That's exactly what it is.
You don't actually know, do you, Luca?
I know it's not that.
I mean, how do you know if you don't know? How do you know that
I'm
it's not
smart
that?
enough to know when something not when it's not that because
I said it.
what you're saying is that somebody's going into ChatGPT and saying, you know what my vibe today is? I'm feeling sad, and then it's just gonna. What is it? What code is it?
Give me a video that's going to express how I feel.
Oh.
Okay.
What video would express how you feel right now?
What'd I do?
Like a lion attacking a gazelle, or and then you're the gazelle in the video.
Usa.
Oh. What are you saying?
What is going on?
Are you saying Yusa?
Usa.
Usa? What does that mean?
Meditative.
Oh. You feel relaxed?
Just trying to leave my body at the moment.
I feel like you're cursing.
Because I don't appreciate what's
Yeah,
happening.
you're
around
laying
me.
like a hex.
I want to dip out.
Mentally?
Yeah, but we're trying to. That wasn't for fun. Not having fun, trying to get the trains rolling here.
Trains rolling, sign of a great society. Usually. With some exceptions. With some exception. $2:30, here we go.
Did you hear what I said or mouthed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What are we doing? Reese Witherspoon.
Don't worry about it. You're going to love it. Here we go.
Okay.
You are going to hate this. You are going to absolutely.
You just told me a second ago you're going to love this.
No, that's because I got to get you. Pull you in here. But you are going to hate this. Reese Witherspoon is backing down off something she said about AI, and I think the only reason she's backing down is because she's gotten a lot of backlash over this, and I would imagine in Hollywood she would especially get a lot of backlash.
I know where this is
We know
going.
the concerns that Hollywood and several other industries have had about AI costing people jobs. Well, Reese went on recently and posted this video, which seems like a very full-throated support for AI.
I was with 10 women at a book club yesterday, and I said to the 10 of them, how many of you guys use AI? And only 3 of them used AI. If 3 out of 10 women are the only ones using AI, that means 70% of that group is not keeping up. The thing I've learned about technology is if you don't get a little bit of understanding from the very beginning, it just speeds past you. So you have to have little bits of learning just to keep up. And let's get real, our kids are all using this every single day. I think we should learn the basics together and learn some really good tools that are gonna make our everyday lives easier and better.
I'm totally down with that.
It all seems reasonable, right?
It was
I know
totally,
you would be down with that.
That was perfect.
Here's the part you're not down with, because after she posted that video, and most of the comments were like, what are you talking about? You know, it's gonna cost all of us jobs, and you're telling people that they should be loving this? So now she has changed her tone just a bit and said, to be clear, no one is paying me to talk about this. We'll get to that in a second. She says, I'm just a curious human. My kids are learning about AI tools. I know a lot of founders who are vibe coding, don't know what that means, and I hear about people using AI in every sector of business. So she then goes on to say, if you don't want to use it, I totally understand. I don't want people to lose jobs, but I'm going to try to learn a little bit of this, and I thought I'd share. That's her explanation.
Why would she walk back something where it's like saying, 20 years ago, don't learn the internet. Don't go on the internet. It's going to ruin society. And what she says would have applied to the internet.
I don't think my generation necessarily agrees with that stance. I think AI is taking a lot of jobs away. I think she works in the film industry, which is also experiencing a lot of job losses. And she has been talking about AI for months. This isn't the first time that she's brought it up. Also this week.
What was the thing about I'm not being paid? Why did she say that?
Mindy Kaling, who's a close friend of hers, has an AI company. So there's been a lot of people giving her backlash and saying you're getting paid to, promote this, thinking that she was.
This is the future. Like it or not, AI is going to take over jobs.
Why is AI taking over? What has it accomplished aside from coding?
What does it accomplish?
Yes, there are these big promises for AI.
We had Dr. Terry Dubrow on saying there aren't going to be doctors because AI can do it better.
But can it do it now?
No,
yes.
but it will.
That's how it gets.
But they've been saying this for a decade. They've been saying every year that it's going to write an article, it's going to do this, it's going to do that, and it hasn't.
Get on the train.
It's
happening, folks. And it's going to take over jobs, and our society is going to look fundamentally different in 20 years.
Which is fine. I just want someone to explain to me, and no one has. I've asked everyone, what does vibe coding mean?
She doesn't even know what vibe coding is.
Do you know what vibe coding is? No, you don't.
It's when you get like a vibe.
No, doesn't know.
Okay.
Vibe coding. Does anyone in the chat know what vibe coding means?
Yes.
Please.
Okay.
Thank you. Educate me.
Vibe coding means computer programming using AI, but without the underlying knowledge of the programming language you are programming in.
So it's
code, for instance, lets you go on. You don't need to be a programmer. You can just go make
It's just a vibe. It's a vibe.
You basically type instructions in plain language.
I get it.
Like,
and then you don't, but you don't know how it is that it's coding it.
Guys, do you realize how dumb this is? Do you realize how stupid this is? It's like saying, oh my God, there shouldn't be airplanes because we don't want things in the sky. They're going to, it's like, it's going to happen. AI is going to take over waiters' jobs. It's going to take over chefs' jobs. It's going to take over lawyers' jobs, judges' jobs. It's going to take over doctors' jobs. It's going to take over journalism to a large extent. And we are going to be in a completely different world in 20 years where I don't think work is going to be the object of everybody's adult life.
How do you think that people will make
money
then?
Because money was not always the way people lived. There may be a distribution. Well, there may be a distribution of money where everybody gets a certain amount to live. And that doesn't mean that they're living right above the poverty line. It may be a certain amount.
Well, is this like communism then, or it's like
it's more like socialism? Yeah. It's more like socialism. Okay. And maybe there will be a part of capitalism where people can still try to do better if they can.
Yeah.
It's not like they can't, but there are not going to be as many opportunities because AI is going to take over everything. That's just going to be the way of the world.
Boardco asked, what do you think is the safest job from AI?
I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be able to do in 10 years.
On the left.
I don't know what it's going to be able to do in 10 years.
Good point.
But here's the thing. I may not be around to know.
That's true. Harvey, somebody asked, could you do the vibe coding, your little vibe coding dance again?
What in the hell was that?
The vibe.
Okay, let's go. Where are we?
What is this? Delta 1.
What did we just do?
C.
Wait a minute. Did we do C1?
Wait.
So wait a minute. We've done A, B,
we have
C,
E done, right?
and E? The long half, it seems to me it's...
Where did Comer go? Comer was in B. It's C.
Well, but I don't understand. I thought that what we did with the congressman and sports... No, that was C. We only went 3:30? When did the C block get 8 minutes?
5, 6.
We'll sell this. Watch this.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. These are not uniforms. This
Okay,
is
why are you?
it's because it bugs me. I see it out of the corner of my eye in the monitor, and the fact that it's just.
God, just get over it, man.
All right, so let's get to Mariah Carey, because she got done dirty, if you ask me.
She's totally done dirty.
Mariah Carey,
who has 19 #1 hits,
did not get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. It is her third time being nominated.
It's a travesty.
Still can't get it. I call it the crime of the century, musical crime of the century.
Yeah.
But what does Mariah think? Well, we got her out in New York City and asked her. All of her fans are up in arms about this. How does Mariah feel about it? Here's what she said.
You won so many awards. Do you care about the rock and roll inductee thing? No. What's your message to your fans that have been defending you for not being inducted? What do you say to your fans?
Thank you. I love my fans, always.
Thank you so much, Queen. And we're happy that it's, not the biggest deal to you. Because you've already won a lot of awards,
Yeah, who cares? Like, give it to somebody else. Fantastic.
But I don't like how they're disrespecting you. You're a legend. You deserve everything.
Period.
You work so
Thank
hard.
Mariah, what's next?
Mariah, my hero.
What's next? Can I rest a minute?
Period. Take your break. Wait, we gotta ask you, when do you start preparing for Christmas? Has that already happened?
Christmas is going on, yes.
She doesn't want to talk Christmas.
Are we buying that? I don't know. Are we buying that she doesn't care?
I think
Yes and
she
no.
would love to get in, but I don't think it's the biggest deal for her to not
Yeah.
get in this year.
I think she would like to be in.
Yeah.
We know Mariah likes her #1 hits. She likes awards and stuff, but I don't think she's losing sleep over it because she's Mariah Carey.
She's Mariah Carey.
She wins.
She knows she's going to get in.
Eventually.
And I don't.
But why do we care? They're so tone deaf at this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How many years did it take Whitney Houston? Or how many tries?
Quite a few, and she got in after she died.
How do you not let Whitney Houston in the Rock and Roll?
Because what happened with Whitney Houston is she was the start of this is when they decided they had to expand their horizons, right? That it wasn't going to be just traditional, pure rock and roll artists. And voters had to sort of warm up to that.
But didn't they weren't they hot and cold on that? I mean, they had other people who were not.
They had people that were seen as cool, like the blues and R&B people. Okay, we can get them in, and then eventually they put in ABBA and the Bee Gees, and then they're like, okay, we can accept these big
which I think is great.
They are
music.
But why isn't Mariah in? Why didn't Mariah get in this last time?
I don't know. She's got the stats.
It's been 3 times.
So
she's one behind the Beatles.
And it's
in
not
terms
just
of
that she
number
has
ones.
big pop hits. Like I always say, she is a songwriter. Of her 19 #1s,
Yes.
she wrote 18 of them. She's in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. She has had a huge influence on music. She started incorporating rappers into pop songs in the 90s when other people weren't doing that. In every metric she should be in.
she knows who she is. She knows she's Mariah. She's very aware of that. So
I should not test my memory because I had a bad experience
boy.
today.
Oh.
But wasn't Mariah Carey the one 8 or 9 years ago who was asked about somebody she was having a feud with, and she said, "I'm unfamiliar with that. Who is it?"
No, it's the Jennifer Lopez. And they asked about Jennifer Lopez, and she goes, "I don't know her."
I don't know her.
Which
Yes.
is iconic.
Right, even though she did. So I think when she's saying,
Rock
"I
and Roll
don't really
Hall of Fame.
care,"
I don't know
I
them.
really care.
She
I was
does,
right.
but
I was right.
We were both so very nervous.
Yeah, I know. Who knows what you're gonna say?
I'm Brady Younger. I'm calling from Nashville, Tennessee today, and I think Mariah should be in the Hall of Fame, but she seems very unbothered by this whole situation, and I think that her fans are way more upset than she is.
Yeah,
I think she's
that's
still. She's got to be a little bit upset.
She's Mariah Carey.
That's the point. She's Mariah Carey, Rock and Roll.
By the way, was it just me or did she seem annoyed by the Christmas question? She's like, don't talk to me.
Because that's all people
don't talk to me in
about.
April about Christmas.
That's just that to just be her legacy.
That's right. Okay.
What the hell, Reagan? So I just want to be clear to you guys what happened. So the second we finished that segment, this backup director is in our ear going, all right, let's go right into Kanye.
Oh my
because what he
God.
wanted, yeah, exactly.
Prince died 10 years ago today.
Yeah, where have you been? Like the entire universe knows that today.
That wasn't an invitation to attack me.
And yet you got it. You're welcome. Yeah, 10 years.
What's your favorite
Holy
Prince song?
Reagan, are we allowed to talk to them for a second about the fact that it's been 10 years since Prince died?
I cannot believe that.
Mm-hmm.
God, that was such a thing in
10
this
years.
office, man.
It's right here.
God, you remember?
It's right here.
Yeah.
Or was my dad? Yeah, no, it was right here. Yeah.
It was right about this time too. When we broke the story.
What was your favorite Prince song?
I love Red Corvette. I just love it.
Can't pick one.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many good ones. Okay.
But I was driving in this morning listening to several, you know, because I was aware of what the day was. So.
Okay. Yeah, but we got these other two things brewing. Okay, here we go.
Here's my recommendation, by the way. Check out a song called Starfish and Coffee. Prince. It's a nice, whimsical, fun, quirky song. I think you'd enjoy it. That's my recommendation to the chat.
Cool music guy.
What do you mean?
Like you always try to have like the most obscure song. Like if it's popular, you don't like it.
You want to see the ad?
No, I
no,
love
no,
Prince.
no more dancing.
I
no
love
more
Prince
dancing.
popular songs.
No, please do not dance over here.
What is happening? Like
I don't know.
He's doing the vodka dance.
He's vibing.
Like knees or jellies. Like yeah, I'm dancing.
It's turning into like a hula kind of situation.
What the hell is going on here?
Okay, here we go.
Where is the center? Oh, it was in Beverly Hills. Okay. Wiesenthal. Yes.
He's at the Wiesenthal Center?
He was there last night for some reason.
Wiesenthal Center. Say that 3 times.
Wiesenthal.
In L.A.?
The Wiesenthal Center. It's fine.
On Pico. I know exactly where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pico and Roxbury. Oh, God. Is he doing this to get into England?
In France.
In France? Here we go. Sorry for the eye roll.
Oh, you already eye rolled?
I eye rolled.
Wow. Because he knows what's coming up. The fact that Kanye West paid a visit to a particular location here in LA, which is extremely relevant and maybe to some people
sacred,
concerning.
And this is a sacred place.
He went to the Simon Wiesenthal Center, which is connected to the Museum of Tolerance here in Los Angeles. We're not sure what he was doing in there, but he clearly went in and had a conversation with officials there. He did not want to answer any questions when he came out, not shockingly, but it seems like part of his apology tour.
England, right? England and France.
Well,
this seems like the apology
You could look at it 2 ways. So we're told he was there for about an hour and a half doing one of the courses there at the Museum of Tolerance. He left, obviously didn't answer our questions, but you could look at it as like either he's walking the talk now and is doing that, or this is like a PR stunt so that he can start performing again.
Here's my issue with it. My issue is that sometimes if somebody blurts out something that shows just real ignorance, that something like this is helpful. That's one thing. But when you start saying you love Hitler, you love the Nazis, and you say it not once, twice, but you say it over a period of years,
right?
Then going to take a course just doesn't
So there,
feel...
is there anything he can do?
I don't know.
Right.
I mean,
look, I agree with you that that's very concerning, the fact that he said it so many times. I
over
totally
a
see that.
long period of time.
Right. Is it possible that he was saying it for some other purpose without actually having the knowledge, which he should? I agree with you. A man of his age should absolutely know what it means to say, I love Hitler. He should know that. But maybe he doesn't. And maybe he's genuinely taking the steps to actually learn that. I know that's
because
I know this. The people at the Museum of Tolerance aren't going to let him come in and just do a PR thing, right? They're going to actually...
Do what? Call him out on it?
Hold his feet to the fire.
Try to teach him and hope that he takes whatever he learns and applies.
Here's what happens when you say things like that.
I know it's possible. I know it's possible.
Maybe they're going to teach him not only is it mean-spirited and bigoted, but it causes actual harm because of how people react to things he says. If they can actually drill that down in his head, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
And he did announce he's...
Call me skeptical.
For sure.
Call me skeptical.
He's doing a show in New Delhi. I guess that's the next country he's scheduled a performance. So I mean, obviously the last two have been canceled. So
He's
we'll
doing
see.
New Delhi, and I think does he have one in Portugal also? I thought I heard.
I just saw the India one.
Jessica, Charlotte, North Carolina. Ultimately, Kanye West is one of those people that loves the conspiracy theory positioning, and he loves to be against a person or a group of people. And ultimately, I agree with you guys. I think that this is in an effort to make amends for some major PR damage control or PR campaign to either expand his reach or to take it further to simply just be able to reach out to different business ventures. Now, of course, Kanye West is one of those people that loves to have the mental health versus responsibility debate. We're always trying to figure out, is he having a crash out or is he going to be responsible? And then beyond that, we already know that Kanye West is a redemption versus reputation management persona. And lastly, we know he lives in that aura of controversy, apology, and reconciliation cycle that seems to never end. So can we really trust that?
You said it all.
Yeah.
You really did. Where are we going? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny. Oh, hey, what's lunch?
I believe it was the chicken bowl.
God, you guys hate fish. You guys are fish phobic. No, salmon doesn't smell. You want to see my vibe dance again?
Are you adding to the vibe dance?
Okay. I'm ready. Three, that's it. Can you zero the clock, please?
What?
And
really?
So we're starting with the new stuff, and then we'll back it up. We'll go backwards. Okay. Oh yeah, did you see this? That's interesting.
Can we have you guys shift over?
No, I know. I know. Law Brothers? Okay, here we go. Okay.
Well, we're about to get to the bottom of one of the great political mysteries of our time. What in the hell was Farrah Abraham thinking that she was going to be running for office down in Texas, where she is living now? You may recall, a few months ago, we had her on.
Mm-hmm.
She was announcing the fact that she was going to be running for mayor of, was it Austin?
In 2026.
Yeah.
Thing is, there ain't no election in 2026. It's 2 years later, 2028. And we had to break it to her on the show. So she's on a podcast.
Yeah, she's on Harry Jowsey's podcast, Boyfriend Material, and her political career came up. And now she's explaining what happened.
I actually thought I could run for mayor. Shout out to everybody who's like, I'm going to move to Austin if Farrah's running for mayor.
Yeah.
But whoa. Couldn't do that because for some reason they actually skipped like the mayor run in the primaries for this year, and then they're just holding it out for 2 years later.
Because they knew you're going to win.
Yeah. And I don't know, someone at the city hall thought it would be funny to then like announce that and register me for it. So then I had to do like an amendment and just say I'm going to be like local district. So that's what I ended up changing it to. But I do plan on running for mayor once it's right.
Wait, why did you decide to do that? That's so fun.
Because I was like, you know what? I guess I'm going to exist out of spite.
Say what?
So
say what?
First of all,
none of that made any sense.
I know, but she sounds like a politician now. Makes no sense.
Someone at City Hall registered her to run for mayor,
and that they
in a year,
and they skipped the primaries. No, they didn't skip it. It's scheduled for 2028.
Right.
This is what happened when Farrah was on TMZ Live.
Hilarious.
The current mayor was elected in 2024, and they're 4-year terms.
So that would be
So that seems like it is 2028.
I don't know, guys. I heard they were 2-year terms, so I think I'm getting something different than you guys.
We're going to get you some clarity in a second. Okay, we're being told, Farrah, it's 2028.
Here's the thing. If I'm positive one way and hearing from someone else in a different state, but I'm hearing a different thing in the state in which I am, then I think, like,
let's do an interview another time, right?
Like in 2028, how about that?
What just
I am sobbing. I mean, I think it's so funny too that I didn't know anyone was moving to Texas because
that was the best. She's like, yeah, no, shout out to everyone who was moving to Austin because Farrah was running.
You know what? I like her. It's so goofy, but I like her.
But to say someone from City Hall pranked her.
No, I love that
crazy.
she's taking something that is.
When in doubt, start a conspiracy theory.
Just blame City Hall.
There'll be people who will jump on board.
She's starting her campaign early. This might help for her.
I do believe she's going to actually run at some
for
point.
sure.
Wow.
In the podcast,
I don't know if she knows what for or when, but
no,
she will run.
she actually chose a different office. She said she was running for city council
now, right?
Anyway.
She's got to figure it out.
Hi, my name is Alicia Scott from Chicago, Illinois, and I think Farrah definitely gave us all a good laugh when we saw the realization on her face that the elections are actually in 2028. But I think having this time can give her time to work on her campaign and maybe think about what she's promoting, because she did use AI in her campaign. If that's something she wants to promote, maybe think about that. So I think this just gives her some time. Let's see what she does.
You just gave me an idea. AI politicians, like AI mayors. That we don't have people anymore, we have robots doing it. They actually may do better. Because
if
if they
give it a shot.
I mean, if a robot worries about getting reelected, they're just still a robot, even if they lose. So it's.
But if that robot is being run by artificial intelligence,
they may want to win.
It's going to want to win. And it may do some of the things.
I'm workshopping this.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Reagan is trying to.
I know.
Push everything through.
Kill viewers?
Home stretch.
Devin, can we have you?
Reagan doesn't want to do viewers. Sorry, guys.
God, why are you so sour?
Reagan is very
Why are you so
anti-chat.
sour today?
Whatever you want.
No, but you're so sour.
You don't.
Oh
love
my
chat.
God.
You don't love viewers.
Oh my God.
We're living under a very oppressive regime right now. Reagan is just crushing.
God, it really. Commie. Yeah.
Who's the pinko in the
Want to see the vibe dance again?
Oh man.
Yeah, haven't you learned your lesson from dancing on air, Charles? Give me a little.
Okay. I like the vibe dance. or Madonna at Coachella.
Is that the monkey or a mashed potato?
It seemed like the monkey to me. No, the mashed potato is this.
Oh, who mashes potatoes with their feet?
That's what the mashed potato is.
Really?
Yes.
It's like squishing a bug.
Yes, it's.
How's
and
that
then
different from the
her
twist?
follow-up hit, give
But
me
how's
gravy.
that different from the twist?
Yeah.
Well, it's not that different.
You can mash
But
potatoes.
Wait, what's give me gravy?
Very simple.
Give me gravy
You
is
pour on it?
her. It's just her
Follow-up.
follow-up.
Got it.
We gotta play that.
Give me the artist quick.
For the mashed potato?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Lil Eva? I don't know. Who is it?
Dee Dee Sharp.
Ooh, good one.
R.I.P. Prince.
Locomotion.
Locomotion, yeah.
No asset here, right? Oh, really? You got to feel for Sydney Sweeney. Certainly, we do.
We do.
Feel very much for
Boy, do we.
what she's going through right now, which has got to be so many different emotions. Sydney Sweeney got
Sadness,
cut from
defeat.
Show me sadness. Show me defeat. Show me happiness. All the same. Sydney Sweeney got cut from Devil Wears Prada 2. She was actually supposed to be in the movie.
They filmed it.
Yeah, she actually went and filmed her role. She was supposed to be playing herself. I'm not sure exactly what the scene was going to be.
It was a walk-on
thing.
It was a walk-on thing.
But they ended up cutting it from the film. So, yeah, as much as Sydney Sweeney seems to have everything going for her, somebody.
I don't get
Well,
it.
I have a theory. I have a theory. I'll tell
I
you.
do not understand.
And
this.
it wasn't. I don't think it was like critical to the plot. Obviously.
No, I think it was like kind of walk on.
Why would they cut her?
Here's what I think. I think this movie is hotly anticipated, but is largely for women. And I don't think women are big fans of Sydney Sweeney. I think Sydney Sweeney is considered an object of the male gaze. She's sort of cheesecake, like a little bit of a Betty Boop, male gaze.
G-A-Z-E.
G-A-Z-E, yes. Although I don't know, you tell me. You love Sydney too. She's for everyone. But I think she might turn off some women, and they expect to flood the theaters with lots of women.
But that doesn't make sense because, first of all,
but who's it going to be a turnoff to?
Sydney Sweeney is a
cameo.
movie star. It's not just men that go see her.
That's fair. And she was in The Housemaid. She's obviously bankable.
Right.
She's a big star.
Huge star.
There's no doubt about it. And it's just a walk-on.
Maybe they felt like it was going to come across like kind of a stunt. And they wanted to.
Do they have? Do they have cameos in the movie?
Always. In Devil Wears Prada 1, there were cameos because it's a movie about high fashion and Anna Wintour and so forth. So there's tons of walk-ons. Now, does Sydney fit this? There's a turnoff to people, so I think they calculated
It's not
it
a
didn't
turnoff.
work.
She's a huge star. She has women in seats.
I would love to see. I will go see Sydney Sweeney.
In what seats?
In movie theater seats. She does.
And why not make a big tent? If you want a big movie, you're going to need men to go to the movies as well. And I am going to see a Sydney Sweeney.
Right. So
you think a
the
woman
guy has an excuse to go when his girlfriend or his wife is like, "Come on, we're going to go see Devil Wears Prada."
I want to see her in the Devil Wears.
My ear. Would you not see Devil Wears Prada because Sydney Sweeney's in it? That was a male who said. that was a male who said.
Someone chimed in.
Hi, I'm Jake Clay. I'm from New York City. And in terms of Kylie Jenner's lawsuit, I am wondering if it makes sense that she's being dragged into the fray.
Male gaze?
No. Freudian.
I wanted to go, what about the female gaze? Do they not get a vote? They're telling that's exactly what's happening. And then this, and then, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Asha, Los Angeles. Honestly, I think we're a little too overexposed to Sydney. Totally fine that she got cut from Devil Wears Prada. There's already so many celebrities in it. I don't think we're going to be missing her cameo.
Would you not see the movie if she was in it? Would
She
it
said
bother-
overexposed.
I know, would it bother you, really?
I mean, like, if she's in it, great. If not, it's going to be totally fine.
Oh,
You're
listen.
indifferent.
I feel her pain.
Indifference. I know.
I
'cause
feel her pain.
We got
We got the axe.
We got hacked from hacks. Could have been a contender.
I know. Where'd my phone go?
Usually floating around here.
Right here. Somewhere. There it is. Thank you.
It was lost in the vibe dance.
All right.
Okay.
What are we doing? G block?
What are we doing in G? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is this sound up or just B-roll?
Okay.
What's the name of the album? Iceman? Is it Ice, Man or Iceman? Right. Drake is making a big comeback. Everyone has been waiting for his first full album, solo album, that ever since the Kendrick Dust Up. Well,
Dust Up?
Yeah, Dust Up. I'm being kind, okay? And he has pulled quite a impressive stunt in Toronto to promote his new album, Iceman.
Whoa!
Just dropping a
That
ton of
is
ice
something.
in a parking lot in Toronto.
But it's something that's inside the ice.
Yes, which now, have they said how long they think this is going to take?
It takes a week for it to melt.
down?
Yeah, but there's something in the inside the ice that you win something if you're the guy that finds
So is this the
it. So all
idea
the
is that
fans are
everybody
coming.
comes by?
Yeah. The album release date's inside. So the fan who finds it, they're
Wait a
bragging.
second. Is that someone just starting a bonfire next to the?
Hey, this is fabulous. They found it already?
They found it?
Someone found something. Aiden Ross told them to take it to Drake's house. It's a blue
Okay,
bag.
breaking news. They found something inside the ice.
So he's literally on the way to
they're taking
Drake's
it to
house right now.
This is
So they're taking it to
brilliant.
Drake's
show
house
that's
to confirm it?
He's at Drake's house
literally
right now.
there right now?
Yeah.
Oh, he's at the house right now.
He's live streaming right now.
I think he got it.
Wait, are we going to find
Oh,
out
there's
right
Drake
now?
right now, right now.
I think he got it. That guy got it. He wins a house or something.
I don't think Drake's giving him his house.
Yeah, you have to find
First
it.
of all, is Drake even going to come out? Drake's like, yeah, I don't just walk out of my house for anybody.
Who's the live streamer? God, he's got security.
Who's the live streamer?
Who is this?
It figures a streamer would find it.
Oh, this is cool.
Wait a second.
He
This
clearly
seems like
found
a-
it.
does
No,
this seem
no,
like a
no. They
setup?
let him in the gate. It's
I know,
got to
but
be
does it seem
real.
like a setup? Why did a streamer
That is
happen to be the
They
person?
don't have jobs.
No,
Normal
no.
people have to do stuff.
No,
during
but
the day.
he's got a point. That's a little janky. I don't know how we want to end this for the
I
show.
know. Reagan's, in our ear telling us we got to end the show.
Here's the thing. Check out TMZ Live tomorrow, and we'll tell you whether
Also-
the guy actually found it.
TMZ.com also.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think they said they were gonna. It's gonna say.
Wait,
Yeah, it's a release date.
Is he opening it right now? That's so lame. No. Okay. Okay, we don't have time right now, but check out TMZ.com and we'll tell you whether he found the album release date or not.
See you tomorrow.
What was that vault that you guys watched?
Al Capone's vault.
Oh.
Oh, he did it.
It's the actual album?
Are you cutting this, guys?
They just sent it around.
Couple of ice cubes
No,
in
not
there.
watching it. I'm saying cutting
Like,
it
how
from
many
the side.
followers does this guy have? It's just a little strange.
Where does
We should cut this, guys.
I think you gotta go.
26 right now. 26K on here.
Okay, so he's pretty big then.
But also everyone's on here.
I smells
Is this the album
setup.
cover?
I smell chicken.
Let's see the art, man.
Babs, that smells good over there. Got a little whiff. They got like a.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I was avoiding Harvey.
Don't mess it up. Oh, it's a poster. It's going to unfold.
Oh, come
It's a big
on.
folder. Like,
How
come
can-
on, dude.
Man, this guy's taking his sweet time.
Oh, here we May 15.
May 15th.
Wow.
The Iceman cometh. Anybody?
Wow. That's and then it's what? It's a catalog for like merch. It's a merch catalog too. Man.
May 15th. Ooh, what's in there?
2026 will be. It says
My
2026 will be the year.
Is that, whoa,
Wait, when
is
did
that
the
a
beat?
Wait, did he cross out 2024?
pregnant?
Yeah, I think he did.
Was that when the
That's what I was gonna. I think it may be. Okay.
What?
Bentley.
Yeah, we should definitely do it. I mean, now we know the release date and
Ice News. Okay. Interesting phrasing.
it seems to be part. Oh, is that a reference to the Kendrick battle?
I'm thinking.
First casualties seems to be a part of the game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, May 15th.
part of the game.
Everyone's
You getting the beef?
Oh,
New
sexy
part
red.
is the day.
Do it sexy. Do it sexy. This was that. This was the Pinocchio. This is what it means by, you know, fam? These are slimes in the industry, bro. Who's trying to send a message, bro? I remember that, bro. Who's trying to send a
Yes.
Whoa. Where is this? Is this
All
like a
right.
mall? Abandoned school? Full of ice? 2025. Summer 2025. more money.
Here's all I want to
This
say.
is how much he made in summer 2020.
One,
I'm assuming. But this is
why
not
did
20,
this
it's
streamer,
hundreds.
who seems to be quite popular,
This looks like
he happens to be the one who finds it.
About 12.
And then he shows up at Drake's house. They happen to have a card table out, ready and waiting for him, with scissors even. Come on, man. I was born at night. Well, well, well. A new Drake album.
Wow, are you excited? Are you downloading May 15th?
I have high hopes, but I don't know.
Oh.
I hope it's not another compilation of trap beats. Gotta move the game forward. I'm done with trap beats. Let's go.
I like it. It's a waste of ice.
He literally digs it up.
I don't know. Go down there with a couple of low balls and.
I thought it was going to be like a big like statue with the date that it was going to be released. It's a they gave a magazine out. So it's kind of lame. All right, what are we? Are we still going?
All right, guys.
What are your thoughts? Your final thoughts?
My final thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Plus a word of advice.
Let's just remember Prince today. Let's do that.
Okay.
I've really enjoyed
the vibe dance.
The vibe dance. I don't want to ever discuss again. I don't know why you would bring it up again. But enjoyed seeing everybody post their memories of Prince today and Prince's music and performances. Pretty special. Pretty special.
You want to sing a little riff of your favorite Prince song before we go?
No.
Oh.
Starfish and Coffee.
Starfish and Coffee.
Quirky little song. Great.
For a quirky
Sign of the
guy.
Times album. I'm going to share a Prince story, but.
Share a Prince story. Oh.
Anyways, what's the point? You guys don't want to hear a Prince story, do you?
I think they do.
I don't want to hold you hostage like some people do.
Every single person in the chat said tell a Prince story.
First time I saw Prince? Yes. First time I saw Prince live was in Vegas at Studio 54, small venue, on New Year's Eve. It was New Year's Eve, I want to say 98 going into 99. And it was promoted as the last time he was going to perform 1999 live. I don't know if that's true. I think he's probably performed it since then. But went to the show and ended up standing in the what's it called? The balcony.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't think of words. So I turned to my left. There's Charles Barkley.
Oh.
It's like, holy.
The round out of rebound.
Charles Barkley. Talked to Charles Barkley a little bit.
Okay.
Turn to my right, and I don't know if you guys are gonna know this name, Nastasia Kinski. She was a actress, model in the 80s, 90s. Very famous poster of, maybe you might have, nah, you probably didn't see this poster. It's her naked with a python wrapped around her body. So you can't see anything. The python's covering all the parts. But anyway, very famous poster when I was in college. Every guy had them. Anyway. So yes, Nastasia Kinski's on the other side, and she's there with her son, and ended up having a great conversation with both of them, and watched Prince perform. That was my very first time seeing Prince, and I was like, wow.
Pretty good.
Not only the performance, but how did I end up standing next to Charles Barkley and Nastasia Kinski? Two people I admired for their art, for different reasons.
Very, very different reasons.
But yes, that was the first of many times that I saw Prince live, and it's always freaking amazing, man.
You have a word of advice for the chat?
Sucks. I hate things. I love the music and seeing what people are posting, and like I played songs coming into work, but then I also, being here, remember that day, which sucked beyond life. Breaking that story. Sometimes, you know, the stuff that you're covering actually affects you. So, that being said, have a great day. Have a great day.
And remember Prince today.
Remember Prince, play some Prince tunes. If you don't know Prince, which I'm shockingly discovering there are some people who don't.
And listen to Starfish and Coffee.
This is a good time. Good time to learn. Have a great day.